where a year ago, the head of Sirianni was being called, especially after the disastrous end of the 2023 season. Eagles started out 2-2 to start the season. Sirianni's head was still being called for. Then they go on this run. They only lose one game throughout the rest of the season. They're 14-3, number 1 seed, NFC East champions. They run through the Packers. Oh, no, number 2 seed. I'm sorry. They run through the Packers. Then they run through the Rams, which probably one of my favorite playoff games in recent memory. Then they go through the Commanders, and then they put up the most thumping Super Bowl since the Seahawks and the Broncos played in MetLife Stadium, where, again, Russell Wilson somehow gets mentioned in this. But Super Bowl champion Jaden Daniels hoists the Lombardi and hopefully silences the haters as he heads into a Super Bowl defense for his defensive year. I don't even know what words I was trying to go out there.
I hope you noticed you said Super Bowl champion Jaden Daniels.
Oh, whoops. Jalen Hurts. I am so bad. Oh, jeez, Louise.
The disrespect continues even to here. Damn it.
Jaden Daniels gets hurt.
I blame talking about I blame the Commanders being successful last year, and I had to talk about them just before. So, yeah, it's just the Jays. It's always the Jays.
It's close. It's close. Like, it's
close. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champion. Let's also put that there. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champion. My fantasy quarterback last year.
Super Bowl MVP to you.
Super Bowl MVP. Kenny Pickett, also Super Bowl MVP quarterback. If you get a snap, you're a Super Bowl champion in my heart. Let's go into the offense here, where the offense, a lot of it's the same. Mekhi Becton, he goes to the Chargers, so they slide in Tyler Steen there at right guard. They get a lot of the backups here. Oh no, we got to pause here. We got to pause. The man of the hour is here. Mr. Sea Wagon, Mr. Married Man. He is here. He is in tune here. He's 2 months in to forever to go about marriage and all that stuff. Colton, how are we doing here?
Oh, you didn't need to stop the show for me to slide right in here. I was just hoping to sneakily join in the show. But what's up, fellas?
How are you?
Besides Jake's camera going haywire.
Oh, yeah, the camera went ballistic.
Oh, no. New Year, same Wi-Fi issues?
No, just wire issues.
This might be a hardware issue that I'm going to look further into.
Oh, no. Everything's good, though, fellas. Can't complain. Nice, very busy at the moment. But, hey, that's how these things work, isn't it?
It is. Life's a crazy thing.
Sure is. You're next up on the docket there, Mr. Will.
I got like 470 days. I'm not next yet. I am the furthest thing from
next.
The
fact that you know the exact days, yeah, my man.
No, the fiance keeps it on her phone. It just says a countdown on her little widget banners. I have no say in it. I don't follow it. It's just it's on her phone. I'm gonna blink. It's gonna be here. Speaking of blinking, let's talk about Jalen Hurts and the Super Bowl champion Eagles team. Okay, so I butchered that, but yes, Jalen Hurts still there. Saquon Barkley, after 2,400 yards, including the playoffs combined, puts up one of the more historic running back seasons to date. A lot of backups, though. Kendall Lamb from Miami. They trade for Kenyon Green in a C.J. Gardner-Johnson trade. A.J. Dillon. I don't know. Was A.J. Dillon on the Eagles last year, or was he on the Packers before?
The free agent signed him.
Recovering from the neck injury, but Will Shipley is still there. Really, it's a lot of the same. Kyle McCord comes in. They trade for DTR from the Browns for a Super Bowl champion quarterback, Kenny Pickett. Good thing someone joined here to talk about Pickett, man. I do have the screenshot, Colin, and it does say that man's going to hold the Lombardi. Trust me on this, and you are not wrong.
I said that?
I sent the DM and I said the man's looking small. He goes, that man's going to be holding a Lombardi trophy.
That's hilarious. By the way, not at all did I think he was winning one with the Steelers.
It's funny, like you mentioned Kenny Pickett, and that's it right when Colton joined.
It's true.
Yeah.
You interrupted Will from.
I can't run away from Kenny Pickett. What can I say?
You interrupted Will saying that Kenny Pickett's the Super Bowl MVP or something like that. So probably the right.
All right, so I interrupted Will talking stupid. Okay, so it sounds like I had a good time then. Okay.
Yeah.
Stop that. Right in its tracks.
All right, but gentlemen, what are you guys' thoughts on the offense here? A lot of it's really the same.
I think we got to give the Birds fan first crack at this one. I think.
I mean, what do you want me to really say besides the one like possible change at guard?
Yeah.
There's nothing much really to say about the offense. Besides like as long as once again Sirianni stays out and keeps his ego at the door between calling plays with the new OC, it should be fine. Not really worried about it.
Where did Mekhi Becton end up going?
The Chargers.
Ah, that's right.
I know Steen. Well, Kenyon Green didn't practice today. He was one of the couple guys that didn't. But Steen got all the first team reps. And it sounds like as long as it will be a story if he doesn't rather than he is. That's what I've understood. So they're basically saying Steen's your starting right guard week 1.
I mean, it's expect more of the same from last year. I don't know. Success. I don't know what else you need to say.
Yeah, I mean, this team should, again, I won't say cruise because I think Washington should be another interesting team. Dallas kind of sort of going all in with getting Pickens and like kind of adding more to the roster.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, the Giants aren't going to be as shitty as they usually are. Like the Giants are still going to probably finish last in this division with how good it is. But they're not going to be like a rollover dumpster fest like they usually are. At least I don't think so. Like I think Russ could win them some games. Jameis could possibly win them some games. They're not going to be like an easy win, I don't think, going forward. At least this season. I mean, see what happens next year when Jackson Dart gets on the field. But I think Russ can win them some games, so it's not going to be a rollover fest. I think Philly still wins this division. I mean, I just don't think Dallas has the macho or the kick in the ass to win this division. I think Washington, they've had an interesting offseason with Jaden Daniels, knowing how good he was last year and the fact that they're messing around with Terry McLaurin. I thought this was going to be a very simple, like, oh, Jaden's on a cheap deal. Let's lock up Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel. And then here they are messing around, and McLaurin's not happy going into camp. Like, I don't know what the hell Washington's doing as far as that goes.
Yeah. I will say we did say we think the Giants would be more competitive, and then we took a look at their schedule, and we had a really hard time justifying improvement. Which was rough.
I know. Like my thing is like they could surprise you though, like with a win or two. Like those games where it's like where last year, like division games, like okay, division game, cool, but you know they're god awful, so like they're gonna lose anyway. Where this season, sure, like you're looking at Giants Eagles. It's probably a loss, like 65, 75% chance it's a loss for the Giants. But if you're talking last year's team, it's probably a 95% chance they're losing the damn game. Where this year it's like, sure, it's still shit, but not as shit. So
like
I kind of
it's not a rollover.
Like again, I've seen their schedule. I think it's absolutely terrible too. Like it's, I don't see a lot of wins. That's where it's kind of like the conversation starts with Jackson Dart possibly getting game time at like week 9, week 8, because they're going to be already out of it probably. So I think Philly wins this division again. I just think they're locked and loaded again.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's kind of what we were saying. As long as the NFC East curse doesn't, rear its head.
I was to say, was it like every other year? It's a new winner every single season.
The last rep back-to-back was the Eagles with McNabb back in the early 2000s.
That's insane.
Which means by the math, could be the Commanders division. They win every 5 years.
By the cycle that it's actually the pattern that's actually done, it's the Commanders.
Crazy. It's just weird.
Let's go to the defense here. Let's break down this defense where Eagles, they move on from Darius Slay. They ship him across the state to the Steelers. James Bradbury gets kicked off. I don't even know where he is. Love Island. I don't even know where the hell he's even located. Brandon Graham, he hangs up the cleats after winning his second Super Bowl title and re-tearing the triceps that he tore in season, but he played in the Super Bowl. That's all that matters here. But with all the old age that's left, this team got even younger on defense, and I don't even know who's the oldest guy on this team. I would have to put some money on Adoree Jackson, but I don't know. I think everyone on this team is in their mid-20s on defense or younger. This team is a rookie contract galore if you really deep dive with this. Besides,
it's the deepest defense in the NFL.
Wow.
besides Zach Bond, who got a big extension, the Eagles don't sign middle linebackers very often. He gets his money. Nakobe Dean, who knows if he's going to play? I know he's recovering from a very bad knee injury against the Packers in the wild card round. So Jihad Campbell is going to slide in there and take Dean's spot until Dean's back healthy. So the defense, the best defense in the league, gets even younger, which who knows if that was humanly possible. Not me.
This is my favorite part of the team. I love the defense. It's so fun. It's just young, fast, and just aggressive. I love Vic Fangio so much. I know there was, like, up until today, there was a big concern that because the reason Jihad Campbell slipped is he was hurt, but he practiced today, and looks like he's going to play week 1 likely. And they used him a lot like how Micah Parsons was in college, that off-ball can cover and then run all across the field guy.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to say, if anything actually concerns me about this defense, it's the opposite corner of Quinyon Mitchell. Because with Slay there, they weren't picking on Quinyon. He was doing really well. So they decided that they had to pick on the Pro Bowl. Was he ever an All-Pro? Slay?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he definitely, at least maybe for Detroit, he might have been.
They decided that their best option was to pick on the older All-Pro corner and not throw at the rookie. But now it's Keely Ringo or Dory Jackson, and that's a big concern for me, considering that Keely Ringo had got torched today in practice. So I smell one of the Howie late training camp moves where he brings somebody in, a possible Asante Samuel Jr.
Is he still out there?
Yep.
He's still out there.
That's crazy.
Howie always tries to make him, like, he always picks somebody up late. He tries to see what's happening in camp, and I think that's the one. I think Asante will be an Eagle by the end of August.
That'd be pretty cool for Eagles fans.
Because when you get cooked by AJ in practice, fine. Then he got burnt deep. The one rule of the Fangio defense is do not get beat deep, and he got beat by Terrence Marshall.
LSU guy. Go Tigers.
I mean, this defense is still going to be good. It just whatever. Vic Fangio.
I don't know if it could be better than what they were, but geez, as young as they are, I mean,
hard. But again, they did it with the youngest, least experienced defense, and
now it's even younger.
Schedule?
Let's go to the schedule here. The only standing up schedule I could find of the Eagles, I can't find anything with, but week 1, big week, Cowboys. The banner goes up, everything, the big celebration of the Super Bowl champion team that they had a year ago. And then they go right out to Arrowhead, week number 2. And then they get the rematch against the Rams. A lot of back and forth with this team. But, on the road early on, Thursday Night Football against the Giants, then on the road again for the Vikings. But primetime galore to conclude the schedule with Monday night, Sunday night, Friday night, Saturday nights, Monday nights again. Like, geez.
I got 12.
I could say 12.
I got conservatively 12.
I hate you. Conservative with 12. Oh, yeah, I know. Conservative.
I will say,
probably around 11, 12. Could be 13. Like, if this team stays healthy, they're going to be a problem again. It's very simple.
Again, so long as the new OC problem doesn't rear its head, like, the every year OC. If Sirianni can not get involved and put his offense in, which clearly sucks, has proven it sucks, they'll be fine.
I will say, out of all the NFC East schedules, I find this one at least maybe to be the easiest, which is insane because this is the first place schedule. Stretching.
I mean, when you have a freaking super team, like I would think it would be easier.
No, but it makes it a lot easier when you have an elite team looking at the schedule and it's like, oh yeah, cool. Detroit's very good. Green Bay's a good team. Like, oh yeah, we're talking about the Eagles here. So it's like it makes it a little bit different when you're looking at it that way.
That stretch into the bye week is kind of nice, man. A little bit nice. Like it's not like it. This is
Well, did you count the Buccaneers as a win or a loss?
I counted. I mean, that is a toss up. You're
It's
right.
a loss.
Yeah.
The toss up.
It's it's not a toss up. It's a loss.
There's teams. Those first 4 weeks are teams that are out to get that win.
Oh, everyone is going to be.
Yeah, but that's like, hey, we remember last year, like, you know. So you do have that happening for you.
And then you got the Bills on the road in the second last week.
Yeah, that one's a tough one.
That's probably going to be a snow
One
game.
of the closing games of Orchard Park. So
Wow.
emotions will be running high there in Buffalo.
Get to see those Fugazi fans.
What are the odds, Dom? What are we looking at here?
Sportsbooks have it somewhere around 11 wins, just under 11 wins, 10.8, whatever. And then playoffs at like 75%. So at Super Bowl,